What is up, guys? Pie Muffin here, and we are back with another Tales of the Rays video. As you can see on the screen in front of you, we've got Klarth right there, as well as a new Fighting of the Spirit event where we will be able to obtain him. Will be popping up. So as anyone who's watched my previous videos on this, I will not be summoning on this banner, so there will not be a summon video. As cool as these mirage arts look, I would really like to pull, but I have to save for what I really need. So I will be skipping this. You know, maybe their seasonals will come back on future banners. But yeah, so obviously 3 characters, 3 new mirage arts, 5 characters on the banner. So Mint's regular and Cress. Chester is in the top right. Mint's regular and Cress is regular. Will be in the banner as well, which kind of sucks, but if you really think about it, it's still the same number. So you've got, yeah, you still got, well, no, you usually have 6 mirage arts. This time you have 7. The only downside is that there's less new stuff to pull. So I'm gonna grab these 5 diamonds real quick, which won't really matter at all. We're gonna go look at the banner, and then we're just gonna hop straight in the event. And that's all this video is gonna be, is us going through the event, seeing if it's hard or whatnot. Normally I do streams, but not for just solo events, because events can pretty much be dealt with in, you know, 20-30 minutes, so. Alright, so 5%, and yeah, like I said, you know, there's 7 mirage arts in here. So, very simple stuff. Yep. I was just double checking to make sure Cress and Mint didn't have extra stuff here. So normal rates as usual. So I wish everyone luck who's going to do this. Well, depending on how many tickets we can get, I will do some summons with the tickets for Klarth. So we will see how that goes. But without further ado, we're going to hop over to the event and actually check out the event shop. And then boom, we'll hop straight into the event. And we'll keep going until it's beaten. I will be skipping the skits, though, because obviously you guys will be able to see them on your own. Ooh, okay. I forgot about this. Yeah, because honestly, the Fighting of the Spirit boss stages, you know, I don't know. I may do it as, like, one video, or I may do it as a separate, because it may take me time to be able to beat it, because my yellow team is not that good. I'll go ahead and say that now, but for this video, we'll just do the regular event itself. Let's look at the event shop real quick. Let's check it out. Okay, so yeah, we've got our tickets, so we got 5 there, 5 there. From both kinds of currency, obviously. We've got some artwork for those 3 that you'll be able to put in your room. We've got his 1 4-star. And then we've got everyone's crystals, which I don't really need that. I don't know why it just scrolled like that. I don't think I tapped anything. But anyways, yeah, so that's pretty much all the important stuff that you'll need to get. I'm really, like, I care about the tickets. I'll get his 4 stars, and then I'll get the crystals, and, you know, if I have time. I mean, these are really cheap, so getting these wallpapers really won't be that hard. I'll probably collect them just for collector's sake. Also, remember, once you've beaten an event, go into your room so you can get your diamonds for completing it. I'm not sure if they'll have 2 sets of diamonds, one for the boss stages and one for this, but I guess we'll see. So, without further ado, we're just going to go ahead and hop into the event. I'm so happy to have more diamonds I can obtain. I'll just immediately got Klarth and Miller. Okay, so they're all talking about, like, summon spirits and stuff like that. Cool. I didn't mean to actually continue the skit. I'm trying to skip it. Okay. Oh, yeah, I'll have to change my friend person to someone useful. Probably Chester. It looks like no one's really pulled yet. I mean, I can't expect them to. It's been 4 minutes. I'm sure someone has the new units already. You know, the super whales probably just skip on through. So let's go to, it should be number, yep. So we will go with this team. I have 3 casters and 1 archer, so this isn't really ideal. I don't think I have anyone yellow who's like a melee character. You know what? I may replace Tyr for this event and put someone like X or something. Let's just look real quick, see if I have any more. You know what? There's an easier way to do this. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, yeah, so, I mean, all the other characters I do have Mirage Arts for aren't even melee characters, so that doesn't really help me. So yeah, we'll put Ix there, or Cocos. He can be our melee character for this event. So 24,000, still pretty good. Obviously, it could be higher if I actually use the full event, but I think it's necessary to have a melee character. I mean, for the actual event itself, it's not going to be hard, but when I do the Fighting of the Spirit stuff... well, for the Fighting of the Spirit, I believe for some of the rewards, you have to use the characters you get from the event, so I'll probably have to use Klarth. So, fingers crossed that maybe one of the tickets gives me his Mirage Art. But, yeah, we'll see how this goes. Once it's done loading. Obviously, everyone's probably playing at once. And obviously, for the easy stuff, I'll just let auto battle go, because everyone will get one-shotted. Was Chester really paralyzed already? Just, like, right off the bat? Boom. But yeah, let me know down below who are you aiming for, and also let me how your pulls went, if you were able to pull anybody if you did pull. And if you're not pulling, let me know who you're saving for. I know a lot of people are excited for Asbel's Overray. Obviously, we've got the Vesperia event, which is what I'm saving for, with Judith, Carol, and Repeat. And then obviously Raven will get his Overray for his Schwann Mirage Art, which I would really like to have, because I only have his regular Gacha Mirage Art. So doubling up would be very nice stat-wise. Other than Raven, honestly, I would take any of the four. I mean, I prefer Raven out of all of them, but if I walk away, like if I do like 3 or 4 multis on the banner and I walk away with one of the new ones, I will not complain. But regardless of if I pull one, I am going to go all in for this banner. It really depends. If I can get Raven and Judith, like if I do like 2 multis, I get Raven on one, I get Judith on the other, then I'll probably stop. Because we do know that Flynn is coming, but at the same time, should I just like skip Flynn's story banner and then come back when he has a seasonal? Because that might be the better thing to do, to be honest. We'll see. We'll see how my mood sways when we get closer to that event. And if I even get lucky enough to get any Mirage Arts. Because the summer banner was any indication, I did not do so well. When it came to Jude, I did like 6 multis. I didn't walk away with a single Mirage Art. So, you can get unlucky when it comes to this game, that is for sure. Alright, stage 2. And another question I'll throw out there. What character, if a character hasn't been announced for who's coming, who are you most excited to see, or who are you hoping gets an Overray next? Because obviously we know Asbel is this month, so next month will be a new character, most likely Flynn, and then January we will get an Overray for somebody again, presumably. So, who would you like to see January's Overray be? Personally, I think Luke needs one, Lloyd needs one. I mean, Lloyd has his year 1 anniversary one, which is still really good. I mean, it's still a very hard-hitting Mirage Art. But I feel like Lloyd will get an Overray at some point. Who else? So, Lloyd, Luke, Velvet needs one. I feel like Velvet will get one sooner than later. Ray already has his. Crest needs one. I think that's the next time I'll summon for a yellow unit will be when Crest actually gets his Overray on a banner. And that is that mission. Yeah, I think this team's going to be working very well. Um, Obviously, when I talk about overrays, I'm really only talking about, at least currently, the main characters, because I think it's just obvious that the main cast member from each title should get their overrays first. But, you know, other characters could eventually get, you know, their own. As we've seen in Asteria, you know, Alicia did get an armatized version for the Zestiria the X-Banner. So we could eventually see that over here where Alicia gets an overray where she armatizes. I believe it would be with Edna, if anything. So she would get the Earth armatization, and then obviously Rose in her own game, you know, the main thing is using the Wind one because of her, you know, connection to Dazzle. So I do think, I mean, people will probably complain if we get those too soon, but I do see them coming eventually. Who else could get overrays? That would be... Yuri's already got one. Melina will probably get one at some point, I feel like. I mean, Kokus already has his, so why would Melina not get one? Melina might get one in, like, the final chapter, though. It may be, like, some last-second power-up to, you know, defeat this evil type stuff. Let's smack everybody. Wait, is this Archie's new one? No, this is her old one. Yeah, because I was thinking to myself, I'm like, is there any way someone would have it already? I feel like within the next mission or two, we'll start to see people have their new arts set up. Also, if you haven't seen, if you go over to the Bandai Namco Japanese YouTube channel, you can actually see the new Mirage arts for yourself. They have little trailers they put up, in case you didn't know that. Most people who've been following me for a while should know that. As well as there is a new story mode trailer for Tales of Vesperia Definitive Edition. I mean, obviously, if you're someone who's a Tales fan, you've most likely already played Vesperia before, but I think it's still cool to see, just for the simple fact that, you know, you get to see the new graphics and everything. Everything's all cleaned up and super nice. And the reason I'm over smashing for this is because I do still have, I used one of the tickets for the rerun event, and obviously one of the challenges to do daily is, you know, to use a whole bunch of Mirage Arts to get more currency. I do wish that they would make them farmable for the currency, because it is hard to kind of get everything you need, especially when you don't know what they actually are. I mean, I could look it up. I could ask somebody what all the missions are every day for the reruns. I just don't, for whatever reason. I'd probably be able to get all the tickets faster if I did that. Yeah, by the time we finish this video, we'll probably be about 25-30 minutes. I'm sure most people are just going to stay for the beginning, because there's not really too much to show here for the rest of it. I'm thinking for the Fighting of the Spirit, I don't know how I'm going to do it, because it'll cost a lot of AP, and I don't really want to waste diamonds. So, I also don't want to just record a whole bunch of, like, 2-minute clips and then just piece them together. So, I may wait to start on that till tomorrow, and then we'll just go as far as we can with, like, a single set of stamina. And after that, that'll probably be it. Because I'm not going to be able to beat all of it. I can tell you that for a fact. My yellow team is not good enough to where I'll be able to do that. So, I probably, even before it goes, oh hey. Even before it goes away, I probably won't do all of it. Trick or treat. Vague, it's not Halloween anymore. I love how we win with Kokus getting smacked in the face. Oh yeah, and I'm sure one of the events in January will definitely be Patty. Because I'm sure they're going to want to, which is weird because that would mean they do 3 Vesperia things 3 months in a row, but I don't know, I just feel like Patty makes the most sense to come in January just because, you know, Vesperia is coming out, and they probably want to promote on that. There will probably also be a new Vesperia banner. Alright, so we're over 400 diamonds, so that's nice. I'm wondering if the 40 AP stage for this will actually be... Come on, someone's gotta have one by now. We'll refresh once. I'm wondering if the 40 AP stage will be all the, like, the summoned spirits. Alright, still nobody's got one. Yeah, this event I'm gonna have to farm harder than I usually do, because obviously I'm not pulling. And I usually normally have at least one character that I've pulled a mirror chart for per banner. But I'm starting to learn from what other players do, and that's not pull on every banner. Just kind of be very specific on the characters I like and make sure I pull them. Which is really what I should be doing from the beginning. Like, I have a lot of friends that just save for the one character they want stuff for, and they, you know, they use all their diamonds to basically get that person's art to level 100, get those 4 limit breaks. I'm not going to do that because there are a lot of characters I would like to have at least one mirror jar for. But, like, for example, how I was talking about the Vesperia banner, I really do want all of their mirror jars. I mean, I'm not going to, because that's 4 mirror jars, 4 different mirror jars, and the odds of me pulling all 4 are just not very likely. That's why I'll just be happy with, like, 1 or 2 of them, regardless of who they are. Obviously, I have priorities, but let's say I only get Carol and repeats. I still won't complain, because I still got 2 of the 4. Even if I got Carol's original mirror jar, watch, now I'm saying this, I'm probably going to get his on my first multi. I wouldn't mind getting Carol's original because I don't have a summonable mirror jar for Carol. I mean, obviously I don't have one for Judith, but everyone else I have at least one for. So Raven, I have his regular one, and then Repeat. Honestly, everyone should have Repeat's mirror jar at this point, regardless of what banners you summon on. Because I remember they had that, like, that Repeat banner a while ago. I don't remember what it was for, but I do remember it was there, and I know a lot of people pulled him at least, like, 2 times from that. So I feel like at this point, everyone should at least have Repeat's mirror jar at once. Especially since it's been around for so long. Alright, so what is this? Stage 7 now? Something like that? Should be. Come on, let's see somebody with the new ones. Nope, still nobody. Alright, we'll just take Vague again. And obviously, this event will only give us 1 AP orb, so I will not be able to get to 151 and refill my stamina. But that's okay, because when Asbel's story chapter comes, you'll definitely be able to... Well, obviously, story chapters, you know, you get... What, like... I want to say like 5 or 6 probably AP orbs, depending on the story. And then obviously you'll get Asbel's himself, so... By the time Asbel's chapter is done, I should be around like 154. And obviously with the, you know, as we've talked before about the UI update that they're going to be doing, you know, with the graphics and everything, they are going to add something like, kind of like gifts to increase your character's bond level, so you will be able to get those second skits for characters faster, because if you haven't heard me mention before, it is very hard to, I mean, I'm sure there are some people who have characters at AP 10, like maybe if you're like a super whale and you're just always refreshing your stamina anytime you use it. But for the most part, it should take you a ridiculously long time in order to even get anyone to level 10. Even if they've been on your team since that was implemented. So having gifts will definitely make that a lot easier. Alright, we got boss over here. Level 20. Ooh, scary. I forget what I pulled Chester's from. I feel like I had to have pulled it when Archie and Mint came around. Because I know I didn't summon on their story banner. Because when their story banner came around, I had already made my... Wait. I made my account on the Japanese version, well, my second account, when Emil and Marta came around. I don't remember if... Yeah. They should have already been out by then. So yeah, I don't think I pulled on their banner. I may have pulled his at the 1 year anniversary when they gave us all those free multis too. That is also a possibility. Alright, are we gonna get somebody yet? My goal is to see one person with one of the new mirror charts before we're done farming this event. Yeah, I keep forgetting to look at what stage we're on, but it'll pop up at the top of the screen when we start, so that should be helpful to me. Okay, that was, yeah, it's 7. So we've got 3 more regulars, and then we've got, like, 2 farming stages. Sorry, I'm just kind of rambling about different stuff. There's not really too much to say about this event, because it's very simple and straightforward. So just kind of talk about, you know, future stuff. Another question I'll pose out there, since we're just kind of, you know, hanging out, going through the event. Who do you want to see for the year 1 anniversary? Obviously, based on the bosses campaign they did before the year 1 anniversary, you know, where Mythos won first place. Second place was Douse. And I think Duke, I don't think Duke was 3rd. No, because it was Barbados who was 3rd. I think Duke was either 4th or 5th. So, I'd like to see Duke for year 2 anniversary. But it's that would probably be a good time to... But here's the thing, it's like, if they make Douse the villain for the banner, wouldn't that mean Crest would get another mirror chart? And he got a mirror chart on the year 1 banner, so they may skip Douse just because of that simple fact. Or they'll put Douse there and just Crest won't get another mirror chart this year, and it'll be different characters. Yeah, because at the same time, it's like they could put if they did Duke, they would obviously have a new Yuri mirror chart on the banner, and I know a lot of people probably don't want to see that yet. I mean, they don't have to put one for Yuri. They could put one for someone else. By the time we get to the year 1 anniversary, though, who's hasn't... I mean, I guess Estelle, maybe? Because all we have is her regular one and then her bride one. And then I guess Rita. Rita just has her... Rita has 3 now, right? She has 2 or 3. Yeah, I believe she has her regular one. I think she has... Yeah, because didn't she get she got a seasonal... Yeah, she did. She got a seasonal one when Estelle and Carol came. And then she got her Sword Art Online one. Where she's basically Sinon. So that would make 4 for Rita. I think that'd be a bit too much. So yeah, maybe I don't know. Maybe it would be better to just put Douse. But I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Who should be the villain comes to year 1 anniversary? Or year 2? I'm also curious to see how they're going to top the... Because obviously with every year anniversary, you want to top the one before it. And with the year 1 anniversary, there were 10 banners where we got a free mirror chart, free multi-summon. So they have to at least top that. So will they just take every banner that's in the game now and then... So all the story banners that are currently in the game now, plus whatever event banners are currently going on at the time. So, because that would be a lot. It would actually be less now because they've bundled a lot of them together. At least the story ones. But obviously they can do other stuff. Alright, we are getting towards the tail end of this. Oh, and I'll probably make another video on this, but I was kind of thinking of, like, what stuff could they add UI-wise that would make the game nicer. In terms of, like, gameplay and stuff like that. Like, something that Asteria has that I would much like to have in Raze is the auto-repeat. So, if you haven't played Asteria, basically what happens is, if you've completed a mission, what you can do is, when you're redoing that, like, let's say you're doing a farming stage, what you can do is, you can click on that mission, and then at the bottom, it'll have, like, a Use All AP button. And what basically does is, you don't have to keep clicking the retry the mission over and over. It'll just retry it for you. So, if it's a mission you can complete easily and you know you're not going to die no matter what, you can literally just, you know, use that all AP button, and however much AP you have for the entire mission, it'll just keep using it over and over. And if you rank up and your AP goes back to max, it'll use that full set too. Which is really nice if you're at the lower stages of rank for Asteria, because if you keep ranking up over and over, then you're going to keep going for as long as possible. Plus, you can use the stamina gels. Obviously, this game doesn't have anything like stamina gels. If you want to refill your AP in this game, you have to use diamonds. So, I mean, you could set it to do something like that. Like, if you're willing to be like, alright, I'll use 20 diamonds, so that would be like 5 full stamina refills. I think that'd be a cool thing to have. I mean, I wouldn't... Oh, wait, no. No, please. Ah, I'm so stupid. I'm so used to farming missions. Oh my god. You know what? We're gonna quit. That was a waste of AP, but I'm not gonna do the mission again. This is what happens when I start talking about stuff. I stop paying attention, and I forget that I'm not farming. So that's a big mistake on my part. I know I could get a little more currency, but... You know, this video's already kind of gone on long enough. I want to kind of finish it up for you guys. But yeah, so I think that'd be a good feature. It's kind of funny. I was talking about retrying missions, and there I go ahead, pressing the retry on a mission myself. Ooh, this one's 1 AP. Is this going to be one of those fights where you have to defeat the... each attack does 1 damage. And you just got to time your mirror darts correctly. Oh, well, I see Mitz over here actually playing. She switched to Luke. Does anybody? Nope, nobody. But we'll put Cocos's overlay right here. Okay, so I think this will be exactly what I think it is. It'll be one of those event bosses where each hit does 1 damage, and you just have to kind of time the amount of attacks you're doing. So you don't want to use all your mirror darts at once. You want to use 1... you know, while they're casting. I'll show you what I mean by that as we get into this. So it should just be a boss. Okay, so we don't start out with full mirror darts. Okay, I'm confused, because normally it's just like... So maybe we just have to do a lot of damage before he can cast anything or attack. This is a very interesting fight. Okay, so that wasn't what it... Excuse me. Oh boy. That's not what I thought it was. It's just kind of very simple. You just gotta hit as hard as you can. Okay. Alright, here is the final stage where we will unlock Klarth. Klarth. Okay, sorry about that. I don't know what that was. But, yeah, so... fairly simple event. Hello, Cress. Alright, anybody got one yet? Nope. Alright, Mitt, we're going to take your Luke along with us. Find it very interesting that Luke's first Mirage art was his long hair. Oh, well, I guess it's kind of cut. So I guess it makes sense we have short-haired Luke in this game, because you can tell from the back it's like kind of already cut. It's just those two strands in the front aren't. So now it's a boss, but this time it should be normal damage, I assume? Yeah, okay. Now we go back to doing regular damage. Boom, just like that. And then now, obviously, we have the 2 farming stages we're going to breeze through, and that'll be it. There we go. Klarth unlocked. Which he's technically been in the game for a while, just not playable. Like, we saw him in the story very early on. Well, not very early on, but I think it was at least in part 1. Before Mirage Prison was even conceived. There we got his Mirage art. Now we're going to do the 20 AP mission, and then we do the 40, and boom, we are done here. Like I said, I will see how many tickets I can get. I don't think I'll be able to get any. But if I can grab 1 or 2... for those who have a summoning fix when they go to these videos. I believe this is Cress's year 1 anniversary one. I forget which one is which. It might actually be the other one. Well, we'll find out. Take out all the level 40 enemies. Pow hammer. Grab a box. Time for the 3rd enemy, then there'll be 1 more box, and then the final enemy. Oh yeah, this is his year 1. That was definitely his year 1. Which is funny, because he still doesn't have a seasonal. He's just got his regular one, and he's got that one. I mean, hers is more of a time stop. It doesn't really do a ton of damage. Oh, well, it did enough. Alright, so let's see how much currency this team brings me from that. For farming, I may have to take X off the team just for the sake of amount. 1,600, 1,100, that's not bad. Because I do need the smaller currency anyway for getting stuff. I do remember, though, in order to get a lot of the currency right off the bat, we have to level up Klarth at least to, what, it's like get him to 60. which really shouldn't be hard to do. Alright, so we got very simple people. We'll just take the Mint because Mint's actually on the banner, so she'll get more than any of the other characters. I always find it funny when, you know, obviously if you're new to the game, you won't really know, but the people who have been playing for a while, but then they set original Ick/Cocus's free-to-play art as, like, their thing, I'm always just like, why? Like, what does that give you? Why don't you just put another character? I never get it. But I have seen some people do it. I mean, I guess if you like how it looks, but I don't really find that, like, double picture to be very aesthetically pleasing to look at. Alright, for this, I will be controlling him, just in case. Get over here and deal with these boars before Hilda dies. That was actually very close. Five-star art, that was good. Yeah, see, here's the thing, is like I've only got one melee character here. All the other yellow characters on this team are archers or casters. So they can't really defend themselves very well. Like, even Chester can't really stagger enemies that well. He's just good from attacking from afar. So, that's why you gotta kind of micromanage where the enemies are sometimes, even though I'm kind of terrible at that. Like, right now, Chester's kind of being able to, well, he was. I'm not even attacking anymore. I'm trying to move forward, and the game's just like, no. Woo-yah. Alright, so we should have 2 more fights to get through, and then we should be good. If my team does die, I'll just use the 4 diamonds real quick to kind of get us through this, but hopefully I won't have to. Everyone's got their mirror darts. Hilda. Try to be okay. Man, they're just picking on her from far away. Okay, cool. Nurse is really helping us out here. Okay, we got everyone's mirror darts up. We've got all 5 to use. So, and even if it's not enough, Cocus is about to have his double. So, if we need it. Alright, let's see how this works. Because if we can just take out the boss and have the 2 small ones left standing after this bombardment, I'll be fine with that. Obviously, Mint's is more of a, like, time freeze, which means I probably should have saved hers for last. That's okay, though. We're trying to do as much damage as possible. Okay, it looks like that's not going to be enough to quite finish him yet. But if we can get close... Perfect, perfect, perfect. So we got everyone else, and boom. So I can actually use that team for farming. Like, obviously, for farming, I'll actually have to play it myself if I farm on this stage. Because I don't think the AI for Cocus would be enough. And that is some good amount. 6,000 of the small one, 4,000 of the big one. Alright, and yeah, that is the last mission. So now, last thing we're going to do is we're going to head over and level up Klarth real quick. And then when we're done with that, we're going to head back over to the event shop, buy the tickets, do our quick little single summons at the end. And that'll be it. Oh, let's go to the room first, because I completed the first event, so I should have a reward. Yep, Fighting of the Spirit trophy. So, let's go to our trophies. Fighting of the Spirit. 20 diamonds. Perfect. So we're now at 454. Good, good, good. And we've got the full set of login bonuses for this event before Judith's event comes around. Plus, we'll have a new story chapter, which will give me another 120 diamonds I can farm from that. So, just between the login bonus and that, I should be able to get to around 700. I would say, well, let's see, 120. Yeah. Because just with the story chapter, I'll be at about 600. And then the login bonus, I can probably get another 100 from that. So 700 plus the tower will bring me up to like 900. So I should almost have 1,000 diamonds by the time the event comes around. But enough about that. Let's go down here. We got Klarth. Not going to worry about equipping or anything. We're just going to level him up real quick. Boom, just like that. Level 50. So we'll get all those rewards over there, as you can see. Yeah, because it's saying 75 or 77 characters are now at level 50. Yeah, I have most of the characters above level 50. There are a couple I haven't focused on yet, like Ruka, because for whatever reason, anytime I pull for Ruka, I never get equipment. Ever. But yeah. At least the game was nice to me when it came to Spada. Alright, so we get the prisms for getting another character at level 50. We can grab all these. Perfect. And then we'll go ahead and grab these as well. You know what? If there's a ticket for that, I'll grab that too while we're doing our summons real quick. This actually went a lot longer than I thought it was going to. This is going to be a 45-minute video by the time we're out of here. So first things first, I have Emil and Martis thing up. Just to note, if you don't need these crystals, you don't actually have to play the event. 5,000. Yeah, no, there's not really anything to get here. This actually goes away for me on the 17th, so I've got 2 more days to farm stuff. But yeah, let's go back to the Fighting the Spirit event, which is complete. Not just clear, it's complete. Alright, we got 10,000 for each one. Oh, we got 16,000 for that. So, first things first, let's buy the 1 ticket. Then we buy the 1 right here. So, I'll be able to do... Oh, no, I can't do that one. So, I only have 3 tickets I can do. Alright. So, you guys will get 3 single summons from me. Let's see if we can get lucky. I usually get luckier when I'm recording, as you guys have pointed out, me and my dumb luck. So, let's see. So, first single summon for Klarth. Let's see how this goes. Obviously, it's going to say now loading, because... Oh my god, you are joking! I was kidding! Oh my god. Guys, that was... Know that I'm recording my voice as I'm doing this. That wasn't like a staged, like... What? Oh my god. I don't even know how to... I mean, I'm happy, definitely. You know, like I said, I did... I mean, he's a caster, so, I mean, it's not like a huge deal. But, alright then. First single of the video. Alright, let's do our other 2 tickets. That is a little ridiculous. I guess because it did say now loading. Maybe that's what it meant. Because it's not saying now loading now. Alright, well, note to self, if it says now loading in the corner, maybe you're getting a mirror chart when you first do your pull. Alright, it says now loading, but okay, that went faster, so I don't know what to believe. Oh my god. You know what? I think I'm gonna make this a separate video. I think I'll make these polls for the ticket. Oh, I don't know. I mean, I've already did the video breakdown. I think I'll just keep this all one video. And whoever watches the whole thing will see that. Anyways, guys, that is it. That was a wild way to end the video and a very happy note to end it on. Cool. I don't need to pull now, like at all. Even if I was tempted before. Although I do love that artwork for Archie. Everyone's like in the bath or whatever. But yeah, let me know how you guys did. I know a lot of people are going to be screaming at me for my luck down below. I promise you, I don't have rigged rates or anything like that. But anyways, guys, I hope you all have a wonderful night. Next time for a Ray's video will most likely be when Asbel's chapter is coming up. Well, I'll be doing a stream for that for sure. When Asbel's chapter drops, we will be streaming that. And then obviously when Judith's event and the new tower drops, we will be streaming that as well. But other than that, guys, that is all I have for you. Like I said, I hope you all have a wonderful night, and I will see you all next time.